So we begin. Come up now. Come onto your knees and stretch forward in Adho Mukha Virasana. Taking your knees wide, your feet together, big toes touching. Draw your buttocks back to your heels. And stretch your arms forward. So buttocks drawing to heels. Press your palms flat to the floor. Straighten your arms, lift your elbows off the floor. As you press into your hands, turn the outer upper arm down to create the feeling of breadth across the back of the shoulders. And then smooth your breath, relax your face and your eyes. And then come forward over your hands, onto hands and knees. Prepare to go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your feet hip width apart. Turn your toes under and then sit back on your heels in a crouch position. Stretch your arms forward. Spread your fingers and thumbs and turn your palm out a little until your index fingers point straight forward. And then inhale, come up over your hands. And pressing into your hands, straighten your legs and push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So press down through the inner hand, keeping the base of the index finger firmly pressed to the mat. Lengthen your arms, draw your kneecaps up and press back with the thighs to stretch your heels down. And then soften your breath. Look to spread your effort evenly, equally throughout your body. Maintain a smooth, steady breath. Soft, relaxed face. Now keeping your arms straight, inhale, come forward so your shoulders come above your hands. Bring your hips down so your body forms a straight line and grip your knees, keeping the front thigh lifted, keeping your abdomen lifted. Look down between your hands. Maintain a smooth, steady breath. And then come to your knees, take your knees wide. Bring your feet together and sit back on your heels. Again, Adho Mukha Virasana. Smooth, even breath, pressing the palms flat to the floor. Okay, and then come up and now come and sit in Baddha Konasana. So sitting with feet together and knees wide, and take a belt. Put the belt around your feet and hold one end of the belt in each hand, palms facing up. And then draw your feet in as close as you can, pressing the soles of your feet together. In particular, press the outer edges of your feet, the little toe side of your feet together. And then lengthen through the inner thigh. Take the knees down as low as possible. And smooth, steady breath. Now, if anybody's menstruating, you stay in this position. Otherwise, tilt back and balance with feet off the floor. If you're near something dangerous that you might fall back onto, just move away from it. But balancing with your feet off the floor. And then slowly straighten your legs, and you can allow the belt to slip out a little depending on your capacity, but don't do that any more than is absolutely necessary. So straighten the legs, take your legs up into Ubaya Padangusthasana. Just hold your balance there. Lift your chest, draw your shoulders down, press up through the inner edges of the feet. Now from here, we go to Parapurnavasana, the bent knee form. So slowly bend your knees, release the belt, and bring your arms to horizontal. Stretch out into your fingertips and maintain a smooth, steady breath. Now to Ardha Navasana, bring your hands behind your head, lay back a little and straighten your legs So we lean back until eyes and big toes are about the same height. And then come back up to Parapurnandavasana by bending your knees, bring your arms forward, lift your chest, and then come down. All right, now laying on your back with arms stretched out to the side. Now, again, if you're menstruating here, just put your feet up on a bolster or some elevation and rest your feet as we do this twist. Otherwise, extend your arms straight out to the side, have your palms turned up, and then draw your knees into your chest. Take a deeper inhalation, and as you exhale, take your knees to your right, drawing your knees across toward your right elbow. But at the same time, keep the left shoulder on the floor. So left shoulder down, left arm extended, knees twisting toward the right elbow. Smooth, even breath. And now inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, take your knees to the left side. Extend your right arm, keep the right shoulder down, and also, though the right side chest is lifting a little, offer some resistance. So right side chest is drawing back and down, knees are drawn up and toward the left elbow. Smooth, steady breath. And then inhale, bring your knees back to the center. Exhale, the knees to the right. Still, smooth, even flow of breath. Inhale, the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up to the center. Lower your legs to the floor. Roll to your side. And come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. Just press the hands and push back, straightening your legs. So as you press into the hands, keep some firm pressure down through the inner hand, the index finger side. As you draw the kneecaps up, press back with the upper thigh. So that part of the thigh closer to the hips, push back there to both straighten, stretch the legs, but also to lengthen the spine. Feeling of length through the side ribs, the waist. And then settle the breath, a smooth, even breath. Now from here, step your right foot up between your hands and come down onto your left knee. Place your hands on your right knee and then lunge forward, bringing the front of the left thigh down toward the floor. But push off your knee, lift your chest up, roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades down, and front thigh descending. And then inhaling, take your arms to vertical. Stretch into your fingertips. From the base of the left buttock, push down through your kneecap into the mat. Front of the hips lifting. Stretch high into your fingertips. And then exhale, bring your arms forward. Place your hands, step back to dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From there, step your left foot forward. Come onto your right knee. Hands on your left knee. Lunge forward. Bring the front right thigh down toward the floor. Push off your knee, lift your chest, roll the shoulders back and down. From the base of the right buttock, describe a line that runs down through your kneecap into the mat. The front hips lift and chest is lifting, arms up. Chin to your fingertips. Maintain a smooth, steady breath. And then exhale, bring your arms forward and down. Step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. Now come to your knees. Now we're going to do a sequence including Chaturanga Dandasana, the push-up pose, up face dog pose, down face dog pose. You may find that taking some support for the thighs. So if you can't do full Chaturanga, this pose, then take 2 blocks, place the blocks end to end across your mat and position them so that when you lay on your front on the mat, your mid-thigh is resting on the block. And then bring your hands beside your chest. As I say, it can be done, you can do it without the blocks, but the blocks afford you the opportunity to be able to achieve correct alignment still in this sequence. So bring your elbows in close to your body, hands down next to mid-chest. Point your toes, grip your knees, or if you're not using blocks, have your toes on the floor, straighten your legs, and then press your hands to lift your chest off the floor an inch or 2. Breathe. And now straighten your arms and push yourself all the way up. Now those on the blocks, turn your toes under, lift yourself forward over the blocks a couple of inches, 4 or 5 centimeters, and then point your toes again, roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades down, lift your chest up, look up. Now turn your toes under and press back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down face dog pose. Smooth, even breath. And then with an inhalation, come forward so your shoulders come over your hands. The body is held in a straight line. Now here, the challenge is to keep your body in a straight line until your thighs touch the blocks and stop with your chest just off the floor. So exhale, keep the elbows close, lower yourself down, point your toes as soon as your toes touch the blocks. Chest is off the floor, and then press up, straighten your arms. Turn your toes under, lift forward again a couple of inches, point your toes, roll the shoulders back and down, lift your chest up, look up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and then turn your toes under, press back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And again, inhale, come forward, shoulders above wrists, holding the body firmly in a straight line. Exhale, lower yourself down. When thighs touch the blocks, point the toes, chest off the floor. Straighten your arms, inhaling, and then turn the toes under, lift forward, up face dog pose. Roll the shoulders back and down, look up, and then turn the toes under. Exhale to push back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So press into the hands, press back with the thighs. Now again, inhale, come over the hands. Exhale, point the toes, chest off the floor. Straighten your arms, push up, turn the toes under, lift forward a little, point the toes again, roll the shoulders back and down, lift your chest, turn the toes under, press back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step forward and come to Uttanasana, standing with your feet apart, with your hands down on blocks, or if you can reach, you have fingertips to the floor. Stand on the center of the heel bone, keep the inner ankle lifted. Lengthen, stretch your toes forward, but then relax your toes. Lift your kneecaps up, lift your sit bones up. Work the thigh bone back deep into the back thigh. And then smooth your breath. Now inhale, bring your arms forward and up to Urdhva Hasta. Urdhva Hastasana. Turn the palms out, exhale the arms out and down. Now we're going to do a salute to the sun sequence where we'll be stepping in and out of Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can, if you wish, take a couple of blocks to make that stepping a little more comfortable or a little easier to achieve. In any case, come and stand up at the front edge of your mat in Tadasana. So standing up tall, bring the weight down through the center of your heel, draw your kneecaps up, firm the muscles of your legs. Keep the front of your hips, pelvis lifting up. Chest also lifted. Collarbones broad, shoulders draw back and relax down. And we lengthen down lightly through the fingertips as we stretch up high through the crown of the head. Turn your palms out. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Turn your palms forward. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to floor or blocks. And then inhale, step your right foot back into the lunge position and pause there. So with right leg straight and left leg bent, push back through the right heel. And then inhale, step the left foot back. And pause here in Adho Mukha Svanasana, whether your hands are on blocks or floor. And now inhale, come forward to that straight armed Chaturanga position. Bring the hips down, body in a straight line. And then to your knees. Take your knees wide, bring your feet together. Sit back on your heels, stretch your arms forward in Adho Mukha Virasana. And then inhale, bring your chest through between your arms to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana and press your feet, straighten your legs. Keep the buttocks down as low as possible, but lift your chest, shoulder blades draw down, and then exhale, roll back over your toes to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step your right foot up to your hands. Pause in the lunge, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bring your left foot forward. Uttanasana, fold down, your deepest Uttanasana, hands to blocks or floor. And then inhale, swing the arms forward and up to Urdhva Hastasana. Turn the palms out, exhale, your arms out and down. Turn your palms out, inhale. Turn your palms forward, exhale to Uttanasana. Inhale, step the right foot back to lunge. Exhale, step the left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward over your hands to straight arm Chaturanga. Exhale to your knees wide, feet together, sit back on your heels, arms stretch forward. And then inhaling, bring your chest through between your arms. Come to up face dog pose. Top of the feet to the floor, straighten your legs. And then exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we go to Trikonasana. Inhale, step your right foot to your hands. Turn to your left, turn your left heel down. And then just bring your left hand to your hip, right hand to your shin or ankle. But turn your chest and keep your chest back in the plane of your legs. So don't hang forward of your legs, but rather turn the right knee out to bring the chest back over the legs. Draw the left shoulder back to turn your chest more toward the ceiling, and then take your left arm to vertical. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Stretch high into the top hand, press into the feet, keep the legs active, strong, kneecaps lifting, and maintain that smooth, even breath. Quieten the eyes. Exhaling, bring your hands down to blocks or floor and step back to dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then inhale, step your left foot forward. Turn to your right, turn your right heel down, grasp your left leg, right hand on your hip to begin with. Keep the left knee turned out, keep the inner left foot pressed down. Extend your right arm to the vertical. Stretch high into the top hand. Now, keep the outward turn of the left foot, but the inner left foot pinned down. As you press into the back heel, the right heel, lift the inner right ankle off the floor a little. Look toward the top hand, relax face, eyes, mouth, tongue, breathe. And then exhaling, hands down, step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we complete the salute sequence. Inhale, step the right foot forward, this sequence this time, and exhale, left foot forward, fold down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. We go again. Turn the palms out, inhale. Turn the palms forward, exhale to Uttanasana.
Inhale, step the right foot back into the lunge. Exhale, the left foot back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward above your wrists, body in a straight line, and then to your knees, Adho Mukha Virasana. Then inhale, bring your chest through between your arms, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, straighten your legs, and then back over your toes to Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step your right foot forward. Now, we go to Ardha Chandrasana. Now, some will need more height in this, and if you need extra height for half moon pose, you can take a little stack of blocks as I've just created there. Others will need less height. Some we can do it with the hands to the floor. But the left foot, reach out with the block in your in your right hand, beyond your foot, but to the right side of the line of your foot. Step in, and then do not let the right foot twist as you raise your left leg. Right leg stays straight. Left leg, the right knee is turned out to the right still. As you raise the left leg, though, stretch back through the inner heel. Toes turning up. Left shoulder is coming up. And if you feel steady, left arm can also go up. Smooth your breath. Exhale, the hands down. Step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And step your left foot forward. Step your left foot forward, reach out beyond your foot with your left hand, but keeping your hand and block to the left of the line of your foot. Step in. Raise your right leg. Keep the left foot turned out, the left knee turned out. As you raise the right leg, raise the right hip, raise the right shoulder, and if you feel stable, take your right arm up also. And then just maintain that smooth and steady breath, both legs straightening, arms lengthening. All right, and then hands down. Place your hands, step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog pose. Straighten the legs as you stretch back. And then inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, the left foot forward. Fold down in Uttanasana. Inhale, bring your arms forward and up. Turn your palms out. Exhale, the arms out and down. Turn your palms out. Inhale, Urdhva Hasta. Palms forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, the left foot back. And then from there, inhale, come over your hands to Chaturanga, straight arm Chaturanga. Exhale to your knees, sit back on the heels, arms stretch forward. And then inhale, come through to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Legs are straight, keep the hips down low, chest lifting, roll back over your toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Smooth, steady breath. Now from here, we go to Utthita Pajva Konasana. Step your right foot up to your hands. Turn to your left and bring your hand, so keeping the right knee bent, the right hand comes to the outer right foot and use a block if you wish. And then with left hand on the hip, stretch the left heel back and down. Keep your right knee pressed out against your arm. Keep the right hip tucked in. And then turn your chest, bring the left shoulder back. Take your left arm up. Turn, and then look up. Turn your palm to the head side and then exhale and bring your arm over. And create a long stretch from the outer left heel to the fingertips. Another long stretch from the right groin to the inner right knee. Smooth breath. Inhale to bring your arm up. Exhale, take your arm toward your back leg and then down to the floor and then back to dog pose. And now step your left foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Turn to your right. Turn your right heel down. So left hand to the outer left foot. And then right hand on your hip. Turn your chest, bring the right shoulder back as you turn your chest more to the ceiling. Now take your right arm up, look up, turn your palm to face in the head direction, and then exhale and bring the arm over. Create that long stretch from the outer right heel to the fingertips. And stretch from the left groin to the inner left knee. Look up and breathe. Inhale, bring your arm up, take the arm back, then down, and then place both hands, step back to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale the left, fold down in Uttanasana, and then inhale, bring the arms forward and up. Turn the palms out, exhale the arms out and down. Okay, we introduce here Utkatasana. So we'll swing the arms straight forward as we go down, but we're going to bend the knees and go to that squat position of Utkatasana. So on your inhalation, inhale, arms forward, bend the knees. Exhale, fold down to Uttanasana, straighten your legs now. Inhale, step the right foot back into the lunge. Exhale, the left foot back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward over the hands to straight arm Chaturanga. Exhale to the knees, sit back on the heels. And then inhale, bring your chest through between your arms to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, roll back over the toes to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Smooth, steady breath. We go to Parsvottanasana. Step your right foot forward and stand up. Place your hands on your hips. With right foot forward, stretch the left heel back and down and just turn the heel in just enough to get it down. Press into the left heel, lift the left kneecap, turn the left hip forward, lift chest up, shoulders roll back and down, and then take your hands behind you, if you can, into prayer position, Paschimma Namaskarasana. If you can't, hold your forearms behind you. And then lift your chest up, keep the back heel firm, and then push down into the ball of the right foot, the front foot. Lift the kneecap. Exhale, bend forward with a straight spine. So straight back, look forward, pressurize the ball of the right foot, kneecap is lifting, and then exhale, and you can round the back, you can soften a little to turn the head down, but keep the legs firmly active. The back heel, the left heel presses, keep the inner left ankle lifted. In the front foot, the ball of the right foot presses, the right kneecap lifts. Smooth, steady breath. Now, drop your hands down to the floor or blocks and step back to dog pose. And step your left foot forward. Stand up. Hands on hips, stretch the right heel back and again, turn it in toward your center line, only enough to get the heel down. But lift the kneecap, turn the right hip forward. Stretch your arms to the side, turn your palms back, and then bring your hands behind you into Paschimma Namaskarasana, or hold the forearms. Stand up tall, lift chest up, look up. Press into the back heel, lift that right kneecap as you continue to turn the right hip forward. And then press out through the ball of the left foot, lift the left kneecap. Exhale, bend forward. Extend over the front leg. Keep the front leg firm, active, ball of the foot pressing, kneecap lifting. Lengthen forward, and then finally, you turn your head down. Smooth, steady breath. Quiet the eyes, legs strong, active. And then bring your hands down to floral blocks. Step back to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, the left foot forward. Fold down in Uttanasana. And then inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms, come to Utkatasana. Pause there, exhaling. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn the palms out. Exhale, the arms out and down. Again, bend your knees as you raise your arms. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale the right foot back. Exhale the left foot back. Inhale, come over the hands in straight arm chaturanga. Exhale to your knees, back on the heels. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Now to Prasarita Padottanasana. Step your right foot up to your hands and turn your whole body to your left. Now you can use the blocks if you wish, or hands to the floor for most. But big wide stance, and align your feet so they're pointing straight ahead. Bring your hands to the floor below your shoulders. Lift your kneecaps, lift your inner thighs, lift your sitting bones up high. Distribute the weight equally between the inner and outer edges of your feet. Lastly, exhale, turn your head down toward the floor. And those going down lower, bending the elbows. Keep the elbows shoulder width apart by bending them straight back behind you. So your head, just take your head down as low as you comfortably can. Don't over-exert. You can put a block under the head if you're close to the floor. But as you lengthen down through the crown of the head, just lift the shoulders away from the floor a little. Give a feeling of freedom in the neck. Feeling the feet on the floor. Lift the inner heel ankle up to move the weight closer to your center heel. To activate the legs. Straighten your arms, walk your hands forward, look up, and then turn back over your right foot. Place your hands either side of the right foot and step back to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Bend your knees as you raise your arms, inhaling. Pause to exhale, and then inhale, come all the way up. Turn your palms out. Exhale, your arms out and down. Tadasana. Now, take your feet hip width apart and bend down and wrap your fingers, index finger and middle finger, around your big toes. So the two fingers come between the toes and then lock on to your big toes with your thumbs. Now, you bend your knees if you need to. But then, keeping your arms straight, press your feet into the floor and work to straighten your legs by lifting your kneecaps, lifting your buttocks up high. Now, those who can straighten the legs from here, exhale, bend the elbows to the side and draw the crown of your head down toward the floor. But keep working at straightening the legs, stretching the legs. It's okay if the legs don't straighten, just keep working at that. Or actually, you can hold your ankles and straighten your legs. And otherwise, big toes, the elbows go wide, the back of the shoulder remains broad, and the kneecaps lift. Angushtasana. All right, now inhale and come up. And then sit yourselves down. Sit down in a simple cross-legged position. For most, a little height under the buttocks is advisable. Cushion or folded blanket. And let's sit with the left leg in, the right leg in front. So sitting, just rest your hands on your thighs. Adjust the base of the pose by bringing the weight forward over the center of your sit bones. So the pelvis sits level, the weight on the center sit bones, and then from there lengthen up through the center core of your body to the crown of your head. Just bring your hands back off your knees a little and then draw the shoulder tips back, relax the shoulders down, lengthen up high through the crown of your head. Bring your arms forward and interlock your fingers. Turn your palms out, straighten the arms. Inhale and stretch the arms up. Yep, so push away through the palms. Squeeze the elbows in, but in doing that, don't narrow the back of the shoulders.
So I'm going to keep the back of the shoulder space broad. And then release your grip, stretch the arms out wide. So lengthen into your fingertips. And then exhaling, twist to your right. Bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Bring your left hand across. And rotate without falling to the side, without leaning back. So keep the hand in close, the hand which is behind you. And then work with your breath. As you inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, push to deepen the twist. We seek to create an evenness of twist along the length of the spine. So there should not be any sort of points of higher intensity. There is an evenness. And then to the front and to your left. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. Inhale to lift, to lengthen. Exhale to press and turn. And now turn to the front. Turn to the front, we stretch forward, walk your hands out in front of you. Just again, to your capacity. If the floor is a bit distant from where you sit, you can put blocks under your hands. But stretching forward to your capacity. Soften your abdomen and just offer a little resistance, drawing back onto the buttocks. Tailbone drawing back to a point on the floor just behind you. Soften your abdomen. Soften the muscles of your face, your mouth, your tongue. And then coming up. And cross your legs the other way. So right leg in, left leg in front. And then bring your arms forward and use the alternate interlock of your fingers. So whichever little finger was at the bottom, now change, have the other little finger at the bottom. Turn the palms out. Inhale, stretch up. Press the palms away, lengthen through the side chest. Sense of space always, space and lightness. Release your grip and stretch the arms out wide. Lengthen into your fingertips. Again, space. Exhale, twist to your right. Bring your left hand across. Your center axis, crown of your head, does not move. Inhale to lift, to lengthen. Exhale to press and turn. Looking for that equality of sensation in the twist. And then to your left. To the front. Stretch forward. Walk your hands forward. Weight drawing back to the buttocks. Abdomen soft. Smooth, steady breath. And then inhale and come up and straighten your legs. Sitting in Dandasana. Bring your hands to the floor beside your hips. Stretch out through the inner heels. To stretch the legs, press the back of the knee and thigh down. Then sit up tall, lengthen up high through the crown of your head. Extend your arms up to Urdhva Hastasana. And smooth, even breath. Turn your palms out, exhale the arms out and down. Now laying on your back, and we're going to go to Chaturanga. You can take a belt in your hands and place the belt across the front of your ankles. Lay with your feet hip width apart, but bring your feet in toward your buttocks. Hold the belt as close to your feet as you can, so your arms are straight. And then, I think this can be done holding the ankles also. And then press into your feet, push the front of the hip and thigh up. And as you do, lift your chest. And as you lift your chest, roll your shoulders under and lift up through the mid-spine the thoracic or dorsal spine, lifting up into your back. Be strong with your legs. So press into your feet to get maximum elevation through the hips and the thighs. And hold and breathe. And then lower yourself down. Okay, now take a block, and we're going to go up into the same form. We're going to place the block beneath your pelvis, the back of your pelvis, under your sacrum. So the block will not be poking into your lower back. It's on the bony part of your pelvis. So we lift up and you can go onto your toes, place the block in under your sacrum, and then walk the feet out a little. But the shoulders turn under. We're on the top of the shoulders. The back of the neck is long. This is Setabandha, supported Setabandha or bridge pose. Smooth your breath. All right, now just walk your feet in, take the weight off the block, remove the block, lower yourself down onto your back, and then straighten your legs. And we lay for a few minutes in Shavasana. If your head tilts back severely, like as I'm demonstrating, just put a little height under your head, cushion or a blanket. But then relax, release, rest. Arms come out from the side a little, palms turned up. Turn the outer arm down. Relax your legs. Relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your hands. And then relax the muscles of your face. Have your mouth closed, but your lips touch very lightly. Relax your tongue. Relax the skin of your face, your cheeks. The eyes are very gently closed, the eyes themselves resting, sinking back into the eye sockets. The skin at the corners of the eyes, soft, relaxed. So to your brow, the temples, your ears. And then feel the soft inflow, the soft outflow of your breath.
With each exhalation, allow deeper levels of relaxation to be achieved. As you relax the breathing muscles through exhalation, arrive at a point of complete release of the diaphragm. And now gently bend your knees and rest your hands on your body. Gently roll onto your right side. And then as you're ready, you can sit up. And thank you for your attention. Namaste.